Hello, and welcome back to the playthrough. Right off the bat here in Stone... Oh, are you kidding me? Say the Crystal Lizard, and he runs, and he leads you into all kinds of traps, but you need to get him, because he is... So, okay. Yeah, this isn't a good spot to be in. But anyway, welcome to the playthrough. As you can see, Stonefang mine 2-1. Getting that Crystal Lizard off the bat. I'm gonna try to funnel these guys into this little... Taking the bait? No? These guys are tooling me up. He's 8. Stone. So again, you can farm these guys and get some ore off them and crap like that. Go for the backstab. Yeah, got some reach on it with it. Boom. Boom. Shakalaka. So, we clear these guys out and then farm their ore. I think for the halberd, it's hard stone. I'm pretty sure these guys with these bags, too, I think they have a lot of ore. Those are the guys you're looking for. And I'm pretty sure they don't respawn, the guys with the bag. Stagger. I'm playing with fire with fighting. If you're patient with them. Trying to kill him quickly. But yeah, as you can see, the guy with the bag had a drop. Apparently that's the guy you look for. I never knew that. I don't know. Yeah, it got... Apparently that's the name of the game. So look for those guys. Look for the lizard guys with the bags. The purse. Get on that. So if you clear that out, you usually get some good ore. These things explode, so kind of run toward them and blow them up. Just be careful to stay away when they... When you run through this little mining shaft, again, there's more of these things that come by you. If you just keep running, you're out direction that it's past it. Another fat official in here. Ready to deal with him. Yeah, so he's even easier than the lizard guys. The lizard mining guys freaking kick your ass. This level, it has a shortcut right at the beginning there. And I usually take it. It takes you right to the boss. But we'll explore a little bit of this level. Really? Really? Wow. Like, I just did 3 attacks at it. Like, you know, these guys they just can be a pain in the ass. But anyway, yeah. Not too professional. But whatever. You just gotta be careful. Because we'll chain a 3 move attack there. And then you'll be screwed. And die. Plus they stagger you, so it's kind of... this early in the game. Too shit. Getting beat up, do you, son? Cover. And just use the halberd to smack. Again, Crystal, as you can see, I'm kind of glowing. Get after him. Get after him and just kick. You need his shard. You need his damage. See the large. That's what you need to, especially when you get the halberd to a more advanced state. It's all about. If you aim at their face, those things die pretty quickly. I don't even know what I was saying. But anyway, you can go back here and pick up some. Again, it's a good level to. Stonefang is a pretty good level to play because you can pick up for the base weapon to get early off. And like I said, this level is a lot of exploration that really isn't necessary. In fact, this whole route, the main route through the level is kind of pointless if you know the quick route to Flamelurker, who's the boss. But you know you can get kill the crystal. I was luckily ran across the second one. Pretty sure there's some black phantoms behind me. They probably come up and hit me. Yeah, and killing the crystal. Way more important. Collect up those shards so that you can make the weapon better and your life easier in general. Okay, so you got some black phantoms here. These dopes. Keep your distance. They'll probably try to jump at me and roll. Yeah, you can stagger them if you keep your distance. You see you do pretty good damage. You hit them a couple times, and then they stop running at you. Again, manage the stamina bar. Be careful. Watch out for silly. And then make sure you... I got no honor. Yeah, she's just walking off. She didn't even care. Backstab? No. Again, with the halberd, if you attack from a distance, you can stagger them and attack from a decent distance with that. It's really not bad. It's not a bad weapon. And again, those guys drop pretty good drops. So I guess that lets you invade other worlds. They give you like, I'm pretty sure the creators of the game added a lot of shards to characters, like drops to characters, because they knew how like tough it was to upgrade weapons, and they kind of this is kind of a pain in the ass because you have all these crystal lizards, and you can't get them all. Try to kill two. I know, like magic casters there can definitely get a lot more. This is a good place to come back to. When you beat the boss in an area or a boss in a level, it respawns all the crystal lizards. So, that being said, when you go back and beat some more lizards, so definitely it's good to know that. Definitely a good little tip. And that's one of the things I found out just through the community, and that's why these games are so cool because most of the shit you find out about them comes from the community. A nice little tip there. So you'll get your a good amount of shards. It's good to keep that in mind. Again, we'll explore a little bit, do a little more spelunking here. I'm pretty sure a guy jumps. Oh, no, that thing's there. Didn't blow up. These things usually explode. And it's like kind of hard because you're in a dark place with. But you're in a dark place with torches on the wall. Again, picking up a lot of good stuff in here. I can't remember. I guess the other levels have decent amounts of pickups too, but it just seems like everything you pick up in this a weapon shard. So here's where the first thing you meet Patches.
Oh, you're not mad like the rest, are you? Well, what jolly travelling companions are we? Pleased to meet you. Call me Patches. Oh, see that treasure over there? Go on and take it. My gift to you, just to show that we're friends. Phew, I'm glad to meet you. These soul-starved imbeciles will drive you mad.
Then of course he wants you to walk onto the freaking big thing. Obviously, like it's gonna like spit on you or something. So you can just start wailing away. It's kind of annoying. If you do, I think you get there's a ring up here. I think so. He's worth taking the halberd too. These little creatures are. If I had something to buff my weapon. I'm pretty sure I don't think there's any faith-based buff, weapon buff. It's just based. So again, kind of tedious. This game, it'll make you work. It'll make you do tedious. Like stab the hell out of this big bug thing. Whatever. Better than it spitting on me. I think the treasure is like a club or something, so it's not really. It was probably worth picking up. What the real treasure is behind this guy. I think it's a ring of either flame resistance. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth picking up. Or we'll see, I guess. The most ridiculous thing I've done in Demon Souls like this. Actually, I killed the both dragons the first time I played with the bow and arrow. It took me like it would take like 15 minutes to shoot arrows at this thing. You know, with like a really enhanced bow, and it would take like, you know, you fire off over 400 arrows at this thing. And then it's just not even worth it, you know. Like the soul, you get like I think from the red dragon you get like a red demon. I don't even think you can make anything. I think you just get souls from it. You hit him finally, and they and then of course Patches gets hurt. You get a shard of dragonstone. Oh yeah, because the one you get in Boletaria, you get it from right in front of the dragons.
You! How did you do that?
Well, you saw how I did it. I was hacking away at it. And I will take this freaking claw. Yeah, it is a claw. Wow. My memory's pretty good. I haven't played this game in months. And to remember, like, I guess because it's a big letdown. You know, you do all that work for... Really? Wow, these guys are kicking my ass, too. Yeah, a little easier to kill, though. They do a lot of damage to you, don't they? And again, I'll take a lot of damage because I don't have the freaking armor on. I probably have like half. I'm probably taking double the damage I should be taking. Just because I'm not wearing. It's probably not a great idea. I mean, I probably could get away with. Or with wearing the armor because I'm not really doing too much. There's certain enemies you want to roll from, and then there's certain enemies that you want to just. Just a lizard. Ugh. I'm gonna go for it. I forget where he runs. Usually, if you Usually, if you see that person, like take stock of like your surroundings, you'll get them. Yeah, and crystal lizards are some of the most important little buggers in the game. I think that, oh yeah, you gotta remember this little merchant here. He sells you large shards. At the beginning of the level, he sells you just the shards, but then he actually sells you the large shard. And he sells you these shards too, so it's pretty legitimate. I know he sold you the shards, and yeah, moon grass, whatever.
Come.
But he's a good guy to remember where he is. You know, definitely a useful kind of character. There's more stuff up here. I'm gonna go get more shards to get. I think there's a giant battle axe or something. More of the worm guys come out. Kind of annoying these enemies. They're extremely annoying because it's like again here's where rolling comes into play. Roll you can get past most enemies. On the way down I'll get whatever the hell. Because again I don't feel like fighting these big bear bugs for. I don't know how that like what do you do to me? He like stepped on my toe and you know game over. Oh, really would overburden me. And this is where it's great to have stockpile talents. This freaking thing. The ring of Herculean strength. Yep. And again, that's the change in Dark Souls. You don't have to worry about being overburdened. It's just an annoying little thing. That's why that. I mean, it's good, ring, but you don't got that ring. It's a pain in the ass. Again, especially with how much treasure there is in this game. And, yeah. I made a fire weapon. Pretty decent. Might have to look into it. But for now, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Flaming out is pretty good. Because, you know, certain enemies are fire damage, and certain enemies take. Most enemies have a weakness, and fire's a pretty common one. Here's further in the level. This part's pretty lame. There there's bear bugs that's stuck in these little holes, and it's just I think there's something to pick up. Yep. always gotta be careful too walking in these caves, because there could be just lure can just give out. Here's here's this little character. But I'm just gonna move around him. I could kill him. It would take forever, and it's not worth it. He doesn't really drop anything good. This guy. Kind of annoying. I might have to kill this guy. Or at least try to like lure him out a little further. He's not hard to kill, but just tedious to kill. This guy you have to be ready for him. There's just no getting around him. So it looks like I'm gonna have to kill this guy. And he's still hitting me because I'm just getting. That's nothing. You get again. You get like kind of lazy, kind of get in a hurry. You just want to get by this freaking idiot. See him. It's a pain, you know, but kind of gotta move him some way. This guy's still not even dying. That's like a stupid little movie. Like a little out with the hat. So just keep getting the dishing it, dodging and dishing out, dodging, dishing out. Third hit on him every once in a while. Now is actually leaking stamina here. Tooling him up. Almost there. I don't even know how many souls you get from killing these guys. You don't get that many. It's probably like 500. Finally killed his ass. Blows up. Big freaking explosion. He drops. He drops Dragon Stone, which is good. And I didn't even see how many souls he dropped. Dropped the Dragon Stone, which is good. I actually might look into that. To get a weapon. It's so lizard. See behind him? That's the key. I don't care about this guy. I'll take damage all day. Bird. There you go. All I care about. I don't even give a shit about you. What's ephemeral? Ephemeral. Ephemeral. How do you pronounce it? Down here, it just looks like a death trap, and it is a little bit of treasure. I remember I actually did like thorough like searching around here. These guys usually go up and fight you earlier on when you're on like the scaffolding above, waiting down here in that pit. So I'm not going to go in there because I'm going to die. If I go in there, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. So run down this tunnel a little bit. Lines or rib cages on the walls. It's kind of cool. So you get the idea of like there's a big worm kind of crawling around here. And actually, that probably wasn't an appropriate boss for this level. You get, like the spider, and you get the worm. Yeah, another crystal that you can, yeah. I think I can survive this drop. Really can. Yep. I'll just search up here a little bit. I didn't search everything, but there's one thing they changed in Dark Souls, this how slow you climb the freaking ladders. It's painful. Like, I mean, that's probably realistic, you know. When you're climbing up like really high, you know, you want to be very deliberate on that. But oh my goodness, yeah. For a video game, come on, man. You know, you climb the purpose, man, pain. Yeah, I don't know. Gauntlet. Run. Well, this is the boss. There's a trap coming. I always end up dying. So he's actually probably the game. Pretty much on fire. I mean, it's probably with the demon soul. So this guy's soul is actually so actually very, very doable, I'll say. Because he loses track of you, actually. So you put the thief ring on, and you make sure that he loses track of you, and you're definitely a lot better off. I probably need it. Um, yeah, so, like I said, I'll just be, if you have the thief ring, you can kind of just run around him. It's kind of ridiculous, like, he doesn't track you. But you can just, you know, run around. Drag him with Dragonstone, again. Apparently, they're really pushing the Dragonstone here. You can kind of sneak up on him and just kind of hit him. And let him smack you in the face. That's probably not the best. But, yeah, it's not. You can roll out of the way, and use the environment. This is like the little trick for this level. I mean, it's kind of cheap. It's actually very cheap. But there's, you know, a little environmental thing over here. Just like rib cage again sticking out here. Very helpful. And again, he loses track of you. He's a weird boss because he'll start like walking around and stuff. Like he'll be walking towards you, but he won't be moving. So yeah, look at him. He's kind of like, it's like he's tracking on me, but he's not. It's kind of like he's a glitchy boss, but when you get in his wheelhouse, he'll fuck you up. So he's not the kind of guy you want to trifle with. But again, if you use this little spine thing here, you can really whoop his ass. And then again, he'll kind of like drop off you, and he'll like lose track of you. Then you just come up behind him and just. And he actually does stagger. Again, just make sure you're mobile for the fight. I'm not good enough to where I can like just go toe to toe with him. I mean, if I did like a challenge, I would do that, but I'm just trying to beat him, so it's almost like it's just easier to freaking do it this way. But I've never really tried to actually just go toe to toe with him. I know Name Bro's got videos of him fighting him. I think he actually beat the Flamelurker with just a shield. So it's definitely doable. Name Bro is really good. He doesn't give himself enough credit for the game. I'm sure there's people who are better, but he's one of the best. Yeah, if you just sneak up and kind of just give him a little smack in the ass with the halberd, and like I said, he does actually stagger, which really helps you. You wouldn't think this giant flaming dude would stagger, but he does. And it's, you gotta take note of those things. I feel kind of bad fighting him this way. Does that? Pinned in the wall. That's pretty cheap. But I used to just cheese him with a bow. Actually, that was really bad. Just to hide back in here and just cheese him with the bow. And here it is. Like, oh, that guy must be dead. I don't see him anymore. Again, just play Ring Around the Rosie with him a little bit, and make sure you have some health. Or you could learn his moveset. Try to like fight him like that, like the way you're supposed to fight. You're supposed to learn their attack. Again, sometimes I'm just too impatient for this shit. He's whooping my ass right now. Again, I probably won't have any freaking health after this, but the Flame, like I said, he's one of the toughest bosses. I just want to know. I don't know how you miss swinging a halberd at a guy, who's like fucking 2 feet from you. I feel like that's not my fault. That's just like this character, this fucking dude with the ponytail here. I gave him a ponytail. I don't know why. It's the first time I gave someone a fucking ponytail. I used to know a guy who worked at a game store at a ponytail. He was a cool dude. His name was Ed. He was known as Ed from EB. He was the man. So I guess this character could be Ed. And again, it's actually kind of interesting to note that the more you hit this guy, the more on fire he catches. Yeah, that's just fucking lame. God, it's so fucking lame. He becomes more like glowing white hot, he's more like volatile and shit. And the more hot he is, the more aggressive he is, obviously. So it's just a pain in the freaking ass. I mean, I know, personally, with me, with boss fights, like, there's some of them that I've fought so many times that I know all their movesets and everything, and I can actually, really tool them up pretty well. Some bosses are like, kind of like skill fights. They're like, just in general, like your skill at like dodging and things like that. But then some bosses are definitely, like, you learn the moveset, and that's how you're able to beat them. I would say Flamelurker is more of a one you learn his moveset, and then that's just me. Galloping, so he gets kind of stuck over here. It's kind of cheap. Scrub. Boom. How you like that, son? Yeah, if you're really patient with him, you can actually really whoop his ass. He's not that tough. He's more of a patience boss. Like, but if you try to just tank him, I think he'd probably kick your ass. I mean, that's one strategy I don't see really working well. You know, he does like stagger attacks, and he'll just blow you the fuck up with his things. So you know, I see a dex build, a range build working here. Magic would probably be the easiest thing to be able to like cheese him with. You know, just kind of shoot stuff at him. Do the freaking thing. See, I don't even feel bad because he's cheap too. He hits you through stuff. So as you can see, he's more like on fire now. You can't even see him really. He's just a big ball of fire. Yeah, I just get scared. He sounds really angry. But look, he really wants at me. He's kind of cheap, but you know, it gives you a reprieve. Like it's stupid, and I'm pretty sure that's ideal to beat him.